Hi, Sonia. Look at those beautiful people. Hi. I'm actually talking about some Periscope things. I've been having some questions about how to use Periscope, with people being able to comment or send hearts, and what about watching things after the fact. So just stopping by to have a chat with some friends. Aloha. So I know you're all on Periscope, that's why you're here. And Sarah, did you jump on yet? I'm waiting for Sarah. So there's some things that I've been learning about Periscope since I joined. That's my profile. And one of the things is when I first started, I had this nice profile that I had typed up, and there was lots and lots of lines down here. But you can see that when you come here and you type in a bunch more lines, they don't show up. Who am I? I'm Tracie. Bamboo Forest Mary. Hi, Fairy Mary. Geraldine. So one of the things that you want to keep in mind is when you put your profile together, if it's more than 3 lines, it's not going to show up when people are looking at your profile, just like it is there. That's the most that you're going to see. So I had changed it from writing a profile to just 3 brief lines so that that's what shows up. Now, the only time where you can see more lines, let's look for my friend Geraldine. Look, there. Look, you follow Geraldine there. And so you can see your extra lines when somebody is searching for you, but once they're your friend, what they're going to see when they go to your profile is just those 3 lines. So just make sure that the most important things are on those 3 lines when you set up your profile. Our much loved Fairy Mary. Oh, Dr. Tom. Dr. Tom is somebody else you can follow. Love Dr. Tom. So that's one thing. And then when you go to your settings, let's cancel that. When you go to your settings, you can auto save your broadcasts. And I like that because when you save it to your camera roll, then you could always go to your Facebook later and upload the video. Whereas with Periscope, it's really more of a live feed type of program. So once you go past a certain amount of time, let's just look at, let's see who else has been doing a lot. Let's just check out Dr. Tom. Oh, and he has one recent, and that's the one he's doing now, and that's live. So I know we can look for Brandy. Brandy Shinoto. She does a lot of posts, and these are all the ones that are just in 24 hours. So once you go past that 24-hour time period, all the ones that she's done days ago are not there anymore. You're not going to be able to access those at this point. So again, what she could do is she probably does have her settings so that it auto saves. All the people I'm following are broadcasting now. I'll have to watch their recordings later. But you can save the broadcast so that you can edit them and put them on Instagram or put them on Facebook, and just something that you can keep for yourself. So I definitely recommend going to your settings and making sure that you know when your users, when different users follow you, so you can follow them back. You can go to Fairy Mary. You can go to, let's see. Let's Periscope the Periscoper, how you guys are doing. Let's see if we can do that. Let's see if we can do that. Oh, whoa. Yeah, so you can share and encourage others to follow what's going on as well. But you can see that you were probably in some of my Periscopes. Let's see, if I go back to my profile again, and you can see the broadcasts that I've done. I know. It's like a mirror following the mirror following a mirror following a mirror, right? So see, I did the feeding pool honey honey video that I did out at your place. That's too funny. And you can see all of these ones that are grayed out are not, you're not going to find these videos on my list when you go to my profile. So I did save these. Wasn't that fun? I did save these so that I can go back and post them or pick pieces from it later, but only the ones that are most recent are the ones that you're going to be able to see. So those are important settings. Going to auto save your broadcast. Let's see who is live. Let's take a peek at, well, Dr. Tom is done. So if you want to talk about network marketing, and I could share
My
there.
Bamboo Forest, cool. That was an awesome ID name. You have to follow me, and then you can write to me.
And then you could share
and we
right
can
there.
Actually connect.
I'm on my iPad and on my phone.
I also.
Oh, let's go back and tell him that we're broadcasting him.
While we're doing a show,
We
have to work in network marketing. We have to work smart.
You.
So what's the time? It's midnight. It says on the header, midnight talk about network marketing.
How cool, right?
We are broadcasting you on my Bamboo Forest. Cool, awesome. Awesome. I don't see it. Okay, yeah, okay. So we're
Cool,
just
right?
talking about network marketing, and please tell me what you are doing and how you're doing it.
So I'll go back and watch his broadcast later. So this is my iPad. That's what he's broadcasting, Mary. I can't control what he's broadcasting, but I'm using my iPhone to look at my iPad so that I could show you some of the controls of what's going on with this periscoping thing. And so I had some questions from somebody following me about being able to comment on live, on different broadcasts, but part of it is you have to be on the live feed to be able to comment. However, something that is kind of cool that I would encourage you to do is that you could go to a recorded broadcast and you can still give hearts on a recorded broadcast. However, you can't give comments. Oh no, don't be late. So that's just a tip, is you can't make comments on a recorded broadcast, but you can still give hearts on a recorded broadcast. So be sure to give love when you watch a recorded broadcast. And this is a pretty cool feature that I like, is when you go to the globe and you look at the map instead of the list, you can see where in the world people are broadcasting. So there's somebody else broadcasting in Hawaii right now. And it could be that I don't have my location turned on right now, which is why I'm not showing up there. But look, we can see, what's going on in LA. And if there's anything interesting going on there. This is how you can find new people to follow, by going to different places and seeing. This is why the descriptions are really, really important, because people need to know what you're talking about so they can check it out if it's something they're interested in. Trying to look for something other than just being bored. I want to look for people by popular demand, marriage, kids, and relationships during a lawnmower break. Okay, but sometimes we have people having some interesting broadcasts. So, you just check it out and see who's doing what on here. And I always like to see, who's broadcasting in Hawaii. And I guess they probably just went off, which is why it's not coming up. Or it's saying it's me. So you can also look at it in a list view, who's live at the moment. And keep in mind that a lot of these people are related to Twitter. So a lot of times when you're seeing these hashtags, you can go onto Twitter and look for hashtags. And that's how you can find people to follow as well. And that's why people are hashtagging, is so that I don't know of a way on the Periscope app to look for things, to look for different events or different hashtags, but you can go onto Twitter and look for Periscope hashtags and see what's going on. So that's just some of the basics that's going on. Some of the people that I'm following, Mele Hari on Kauai. Our Delta Diva, Geraldine, is at the airport, ready for her flight to LA. I watched Brandy's Attitude of Gratitude, which I love. So again, we could go in and check out her Attitude of Gratitude, and we can watch it. And you can see that there's no place to comment, but you can give hearts.
Aloha, everyone. We are on
so later,
the road.
she can come and see.
Brandy's
going to be able to check out that I gave her hearts, even after watching the recorded broadcast. When you go to your profile again, let's see, did anyone leave me any hearts? So I had 8 people watch the replay, and thanks for those hearts. I had 28 hearts on the replay. And there's Susie joining us now. She's at the top of the list, but Susie didn't give Puahonihoni any hearts when she watched the broadcast. So that's the tip, is that you can give hearts when you watch the replay. That's how to give love. Give love, get love, right? So that's my broadcast feed. And I accidentally blocked somebody when I was driving, and I accidentally touched her. So I want to make sure that I don't block Willow, because she's really awesome. And so you can just check there in case you accidentally block somebody. And that's sort of the basics. You guys have any questions or thoughts or anything you want to share? Oh, there is one more thing. Thank you for the love, Susie. There's one more thing I do want to share with people, because I know people get a little bit bent out of shape, and it's so funny when I do this. Check it out. Whoa, whoa, whoa. What's going on? And you know what's really cool? Is turn your phone sideways. Just do it. Follow me. Turn it. Do it. You can do it. Turn your phone sideways with me. And now, how's that? Landscape? Are we in landscape now? Because that way when you have something really scenic, then you can see the whole view, because I do want them to make it so that you can do that. But I know people do get bent out of shape when you turn the screen like this, but you can also follow along and turn your screen too. So that's just another little tip, is yes, the traditional way of periscoping is vertical, but definitely there are occasions where I do want to go horizontal, and give you the whole scene. And that way, yes, Susie, I love your post. Thank you for posting. Hello, Norway. Aloha, broadcasting from Hawaii. So when you see somebody broadcasting horizontally, do them a favor and turn your phone. So yes, but this is the way that you can watch comments, give feedback, and read. And no, sorry, I don't know about, there's some limitations still with the app. Like once you put in your username or your, like my Bamboo Forest, now if I want to change my Bamboo Forest to my name, Tracie Fujikane, I can't do it. There's not a way to do it right now. So there are some limitations with the app and being able to do certain things. In fact, one of the questions that I sent to the support people was, how do I... Oh, thanks so much for all that love. I appreciate it so much. But one of the questions I had is, when I set up my phone for Periscope, I use my phone number. And now, because I couldn't get into my Twitter account, I couldn't remember my password, and the email address I had wasn't working and all of this stuff. So I entered my phone number, and now I have all these followers, and now my Twitter account is working, but I don't know how to now attach it to my Twitter account. And I'm just wondering, is Sarah on here? Is Seattle Pirium on here? I can look at my list. Let's see. Sarah, I see you there, Sarah. Are you able to make a comment, Sarah? In the bottom, there should be a box where you can type in a comment, just a simple hi. I know that's one of the things that you wanted to learn how to do, was comment on a feed, and because it's live, you should be able to do that, whereas when you watch the recording, you're not able to send in comments at that time. And I'm also on my Facebook with you, Sarah, I believe. So if you are having trouble, you could message me there, but you should see a place to make comments at the bottom. Aw, thanks. Thanks for all the love. So, anyone else have any questions or tips on periscoping? Oh, there we are. You're welcome, January. I hope to see some of your posts. I know it is super addicting. It's like every time I hear something going off, it's like I got to get on there while it's live. Thanks for all the hearts. I appreciate it so much. Yeah, my top tip is, turn your phone when this happens. Don't get bent out of shape. Just go with the flow. So anyway, if you guys don't have any other questions about periscoping or any other tips, I know, Susie, I'm looking forward to it. And I already saw Carlton, your husband, did his periscope this morning, which I was on live with him. So if you guys don't have any other questions or tips, then I will look for more to bring to you, and we'll continue again. But thanks for joining us.